Hi everyone, welcome. My name is Lorenzo. My pronouns are he or they. I'm so excited to have you here today with me for the first of many yoga snacks together. Our practice today will be in a reclined position mostly, and we will start seated for our breathing. You don't need anything but you, but if you have some yoga blocks that you like to use, they might be helpful for one of our poses. So find a comfortable seat. If it helps to sit on a block or a cushion to feel comfortable, go for it. Your palms can face down or up. And just start by lengthening the inhale and the exhale. So we're going to work on equal ratio or samavriti breathing today on a 5-second count. What it looks like is inhaling for 5 seconds, holding for 5, exhaling for 5, holding for 5, and then continuing. So keeping that openness in mind and that sense of calm, just fully empty out your lungs. So exhale and push out even some more air. And here we go. Inhaling for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Continue for 2 rounds on your own. Wonderful. Softly blink your eyes open if they're closed and slowly make your way into tabletop position, hands underneath the shoulders, feet underneath the hips. We're going to take the fingertips and rotate them outwards until they're almost or facing you. And you're just going to gently rock forward and back, keeping the palms firmly planted. And then lean back all the way. And when you can no longer keep the palms planted, you're going to peel the wrist, the palms, all the way towards the fingertips and shake the hands out. Let's bring the wrists close together once again with the fingertips facing out this time and just circle about 5 times in one direction. Great, and then switch. Perfect. All right, back into tabletop. Let's press the pectoral muscles forward, softening the elbows, opening up the front of the body. 2 more big breaths here. Perfect. Now straighten the arms. Lift the belly button up to the sky as you look towards your hips for a few breaths. Perfect. And find the middle of those two extremes, or neutral. And from here, curl all your toes underneath you. Press them into the mat as you lift your hips and glutes to make an A with your body. Let your head fall between your biceps. And you can pedal the knees if you like to create some extra length in the hamstrings. Last little stretch. Push the ground away from you and look in between the hands as you walk or hop forward. Let's inhale halfway up, lengthening the spine, imagining the top of your head as a high beam shining brightly forward. And let the line shine all the way towards your mat. And circle the arms all the way up to standing. Slight back bend and hands to heart center. Wonderful. Let's go back onto our mats. We're going to begin with Navasana or boat pose. Couple options today. We can have our hands all the way out to the sides and lift our heels, or we can straighten the legs. Before we begin, I like to just take my wrist underneath both knees and just pull with the opposite hand. Pull, 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 pull. Feel those shoulder blades reaching down towards the hips and in towards the spine. Wonderful. Remember that feeling, that sensation, and try to maintain it as we move into Navasana. So here we go, setting up. 3 big breaths. And relaxing. We're going to come into a kneeling position. This is where your blocks might be helpful on a high position right on the outside of the ankles. So we're going to build up to Camel Pose here. So begin by pushing the pointy part of your hips forward. Keep the tailbone relaxed though. Next, inhale, lift the heart, let it shine proudly forward. Next, inhale, lift the sternum up towards the sky. And keep lifting the sternum as high as you can. And when you're ready, you can circle those arms back towards your heels or blocks. 3 breaths here. Tuck the chin in and squeeze the abdominal muscles to come back up to kneeling. We're going to do that one more time. You can keep the same variation that you have, or you can get rid of your blocks if you want more intensity. And if this feels really good for you and you want to dunk your head all the way back, feel free to do so. If your neck's feeling cranky today, then you don't have to at all. So here we go, on your own time. Perfect. Coming onto one sit bone and then the other. I'm going to face you for this. So take your right knee, bend it, and place your right foot right on the inside of your thigh. And then your right hand is going to plant itself behind you to help lengthen your spine. Take your left hand, reach all the way through the fingertips. Feel that energy as you bend the elbow and slowly twist for 3 breaths. We're going to counter twist just for a moment to the other side and switch. Left hand just behind the glutes. Right hand extending, reach, reach, reach all the way to the sky and hook and slowly twist. First with your torso, then your shoulders, then your head. And counter twist and release. Finally, we're going to come into Savasana. Slowly recline back. Arms stretched out to the sides today. Feet are wide. And a little bonus here. Take your fingers, just place them along the middle ridge on the back of our head. And just use the power of your arms. Tense up every muscle in your arm and hand and let it guide your head and your chin towards your chest. And as you slowly begin to place the head back, I want you to imagine that you're lengthening it. You're trying to pull the head away from the body ever so gently, creating some nice gentle traction. And slowly placing your C-spine back onto your mat. Nice, long, deep breaths here. We'll be here for a couple minutes. Remember the rich breath that we started with today. And just return to that. If you get caught up in your to-do lists or the meetings that are coming up, just say thank you and return to your breath. When you're ready, you can bend the knees, press the soles of the feet into the floor. Come onto one side of your body, curling up into fetal position, and then gently use your arms and hands to prop yourselves back on up. So I'm going to bow to you in solidarity and gratitude for today. If you have any questions at all, let me know. And I'm so happy that you're able to take a little bit of time for yourselves today. Hope to see you soon and have a beautiful day.